Hi, my little chickadees and girlfriends. This video, like most of mine, are just little short videos for information. If you want detailed information, there's a lot of channels. This is basically for my girlfriends, for young moms. You don't have hours at a time to watch videos, so I just want to push information out there quickly that might help you, and hopefully get live where we can just interact with each other, where we could just be a comfort to one another. Well, anyway, this is because I was having a conversation with a friend last night who has 4 children, 2 teens, 1 preteen, and an 11-month-old baby. So she's a mama, a young mom, and 4 children. So she just got a dehydrator and she wants to get some canning things. Well, food shortages are definitely around the corner. I don't know if you've, well, it hasn't since the COVID, since that happened, this hasn't been publicized so much, but I don't know if you remember, like 6 months or so ago, there were terrible plagues in Africa. The locusts were eating all their crops. Then they moved over to China. All the weather, the water, which is going to make more locusts, all the flooding in the United States. If that dam goes in China, that's biggest, huge grain crops. I mean, right now we're eating food from a year ago, food that was produced a year ago. This year, all the beet crops that were plowed under, all the food that was plowed under because of the COVID, it's going to affect us, and it will probably start this winter. You've already seen prices in the grocery store go up a good 20-30%. Here in this little town that I live in, a fourth to a fifth of the shelves are empty, and they said they're just not getting trucks. So food, yes, we do have food shortages. Should you can, I would say, if you have the canning equipment, if you have a garden, if you have jars already, by all means, yes. However, if you have to invest in the money to go buy the water bath canners, now they're pretty cheap, $25, to get one, but jars are expensive. So what I would recommend right now is buying actual canned goods and packaged goods that will last a long time, like pastas. If you watched the video I did a couple of days ago about cheap meals and one about storing foods, if you don't have jars and things, how to store foods. No, they won't last for 25 years, like if you vacuum pack them, all that, but they'll last for 4 or 5. And I think with the way things are going, if you make it through 4 or 5, either Jesus is going to come back or things will change, so I don't know that we need to be thinking 25 years down the road myself. That's my own opinion. So anyway, I would suggest, like I said, buying canned foods. This morning at Christmas, I bought a box of spice pancake mix, and I'm not really a pancake eater. I don't usually buy box mixes, but they were on sale, and a chocolate one. So I made some today. 6 months later, I finally made some. And all you do is add water. I thought, wow, that's a great thing to store. Now, I wouldn't leave it in the box and the package it comes in. I would take it out and do like I showed you on my other video, put it in a glass container or some different container. If you don't vacuum seal it, do the baking soda deal. Just watch those and it'll show you. Store that pancake mix. If push comes to shove, all you got to do is put water in it. You could cook it on a flat frying pan over a campfire, over a fire, honestly, you could do a tea candle, put a frying pan. Pancakes cook super fast. That would be a great thing to have. So I would, if you don't already have canning equipment, buy the actual food and put it away. Now, like I said, if money's not an issue, of course can. I mean, they're going to last longer, but and I've been in those. Well, I garden, and really, my water bill is like $200 a month from June till September, which is crazy because by the time you figure that and paying for jars and paying for everything, I'm paying more for my canned goods. But I do it basically because I know it's healthier, because I keep my ground worked for the times that are coming. I save the seed, for the next year, that sort of thing. So that's why I do it. But really, it's not economically feasible. And if it were, you know, and I live on a really tight budget, but if it came down to where I couldn't afford it, I would just buy the canned, and I've done that in the past. You know, just bought canned tuna, canned chicken, that's what I would do. Canned chicken is still pretty cheap. Tuna, it's gone up, but you can still get it pretty reasonable. Buy canned meats. And I hate Spam. I mean, I remember having that a few times growing up, but I would buy that. You know, macaroni and cheese, canned vegetables, like I said, dry products. And you can get, and if you can get, you know, the package, like pancake mix, that sort of thing, in the metallic type packages instead of paper boxes, that's better too. That will last you longer. I would do that before I would invest all the money to getting a canner. You know, I mean, you're going to spend a few $100s at least. Then there's a learning curve. You know, if you mess up and you waste all that you've done, and then you've got to buy vegetables. You know, all you're adding is salt, basically water. But meat, I mean, same difference. You've got to buy the meat, but like pickles, that sort of thing that you water bath. By the time you buy all the stuff to do that with, I don't know if money's an issue that I would be canning. That's all I'm saying. If money's not an issue, for sure can. Otherwise, if you're a young mom and you just want to be safe, I would just buy the food and put it up. I mean, put it in a closet, put it under a bed, you know, just store it so you've got it. That would be my advice. So, hope that helps. Love you in Christ, and I will see you hopefully soon. Okay, bye.